What's going on, guys? Andrew Piluk Sports here, and I'm back with another video. This is the first video of my top 10 week. There's going to be 3 videos posted this week. This is the first one, my top 10 favorite NBA players currently. The second video will be my top 10 favorite MLB players currently. And the third video and final video will be my top 10 favorite NHL players currently. But in this video, there's a catch. There will be no Raptors. This is a non-Raptor list because I would have the Raptors probably in my top 5 because, I mean, I'm a super fan. Check out the hat and the jersey and then the painting in the background. Now, I'm going to say this in this video before I get started with any of these lists. These are going to be my lists, my opinions, my personal favorites. It's not just who's the best players. These are my personal favorites, guys I like to look and out for and watch. And, you know, just how I like their story, I like their background, I like the way they play. I just like them as a human and a player. So it's like my attachment to these players, and you know, just pure skill from these players. So it's my personal list. I do encourage you guys to post your top 10s after every video or during the video, whatever you want to do, either in the comments right here or on Twitter. You can follow me on Twitter at Andy Piluk, or you can go on Facebook and post it at Andrew Piluk Sports on Facebook. So I encourage you guys to do that. Now, one more thing before I start. My friend Dom has got a YouTube channel. He does NBA 2K17 videos, My Park. I'm not sure what else he's going to be doing, but his channel is the 416. Link will be in the description. Definitely go check that out. He's got a couple videos up, 2 or 3 up now. All of them are pretty good. If you want a good jump shot, I believe he went through some jump shots that he uses in the game. I'm definitely going to use those because I'm terrible at that game. So, I mean, if you want some help on your game, you should probably go check that out. Again, the 416 link will be in the description. Let's get to the top 10 of my favorite NBA players currently. Now, like I say in every video, I'm hoping that these videos go by a little bit quicker because I'm making 3 this week. So I want them to be quick videos that you guys can interact with. Like I said, post your lists. I've got my list, my piece of paper right here, so I can go by it because I have some honorable mentions. So I was going to do the honorable mentions last, but I think I'm going to do them first. So my top 10 favorite NBA players. So I only had one honorable mention for the NBA. This list I found a little bit easier to make for some reason. I guess maybe I just don't have that many favorite players in the NBA, but I only had one honorable mention, and it was Devin Booker. He was hard to keep off my list, but you know, maybe in the future he'll be in the top 10. He's really young, but man, he's a great player. So I guess I'll start from number 10 and then we'll make our way to number 1 because these are in order. So, number 10, Paul George. I have so much respect. Let me say that in English. I have so much respect for Paul George. We all know the injury he went through, but just over his career, he's had such a good career with the Pacers, and I'm hoping that they can win some games. Like, Paul George is such a good player, and I definitely don't want his talent going to waste. That series that he played against Toronto was pretty good. He had some respect for us after the series, so I definitely respect him for that, and that's why he's on my list. Now, number 9 might shock some people, but it's Jeremy Lin. And I really like Jeremy Lin. I like his playing style. You know, I mean, his hair, I'm not a big fan of what he does with his hair all the time, but that's besides the point. He's got a good story. I watched his documentary on Netflix. It's a couple years old now, but definitely go watch that to get a good feel about him. But, you know, I think he's a little bit underrated. I think he's a great player. He obviously plays for the Brooklyn Nets. They're not a very good team, and he's hurt all the time. But I actually really like him as a player. Like I said, I think he's underrated. And, you know, he actually... Like, there's a video on YouTube of non-calls on Jeremy Lin. Like, it's almost like proving that the NBA might have some racism in it. But, I mean, I don't look at it that way, but come on, let's be honest here. If you watch the video, there's some questionable calls. Like, there's some where he's bleeding and it's just like a common foul, even though he basically gets punched in the face. But, I mean, I like his playing style. The Linsanity era was something that I wasn't a big fan of just because he burned the Raptors, but that's besides the point. Number 8, is Aaron Gordon. Now, this is the guy that should have won the dunk contest. He is an awesome, awesome player. He's a guy you got to look out for in the future. I got to speed up this video because I'm already at like five plus minutes already. But he's a guy that I like watching. What do they call him? Air Gordon. I mean, it's true. He's a great player. I enjoy watching him. The dunks that he does are crazy. I don't know how these guys can move like that sometimes. Number 7 is Kawhi Leonard, one of the best defensive players in the league, if not the best. Him and his coach Popovich there, they've got that's a great duo right there. I really like that. Again, great defensively, but this guy can score. He'll get to the hoop if he has to. I really enjoy watching him play. I actually want to watch a lot of the Spurs when I'm not watching the Raptors. They're a fun team to watch for me. Just because I like a good defensive team, something the Raptors need to improve on. Having him on any team would be great. On my team would be even better, but it'll never happen. Number 6, Jimmy Butler. Now, this one, I was like really surprised of how high I put him, just because the game that I seen him play against the Raptors last year, I think he had like 52 points or something like that. He had like the most, he like beat Michael Jordan for like most points in a second half in Bulls history. Or was it NBA history? I can't remember, but every 5 seconds it was the announcer going, Jimmy Butler. Another 5 seconds, Jimmy Butler. Every time he had the ball, I just closed my eyes, and then 2 seconds later, Jimmy Butler. But now there's rumors he's going to the Celtics. Good God, could you imagine that? But he's a great player. He can shoot from anywhere. Like I said, the game I was at, just watching him live was just an experience. That guy is a wicked ball player. That's why he's on this list. Number 5, Steph Curry. How could you leave this guy off of any list? I mean, there's a lot of Steph Curry haters out there. I'm not one of the Golden State bandwagon fans. I was cheering for them in the NBA. Well, I can't say I was cheering for them. I kind of wanted LeBron to win with the Cavs. But I like Steph, man. He can shoot a 3 from basically anywhere. The guy shoots the ball from the frickin' tunnel before the game. You gotta love a fun, creative player like that. I'm pretty sure at this time, I'm not sure when this video is going to be posted, but I'm not even sure who he's playing, but I just seen a Twitter thing saying that he got 6 3-pointers in the first quarter. So there you go, explosive threes over 8 minutes. Good God, I gotta hurry up here, but it's Steph Curry. Number 4, Carmelo Anthony. Again, a guy that a lot of people are on the fence about. I'm a big fan of Melo. I have been for quite some time, actually. I think he's a player that is also underrated, surprisingly. He needs to win a title. He needs to get out of New York. Like, is he going to go to the Clippers? I don't know. I wouldn't mind him with the Clippers. I actually really like the Clippers as well. But, yeah, Melo. Come on, man. You got to get out of New York. I know they're trying right now. He's not liking the rumors around his name, which how can any player like that? But he's an explosive player as well. The guy can shoot from anywhere as well. He's got a great three-pointer. From what I've seen. I mean, I've tried to watch some of the Knicks games this year, but the Knicks were probably my second favorite team a couple of years ago. I was obsessed with Carmelo Anthony. If you go on my Acer laptop right now, that's from like 2013 or something like that. It's got Melo as the background. So, I mean, I just like his playing style. That's the best way to describe it. Number 3. Now, I'm going to say this right now, and I mean, there could be an argument here, but the best player in the NBA, Russell Westbrook. Now, again, just quickly, I left LeBron off this list. No disrespect, he's a great ball player, but I just can't cheer for him. Anyways, number 3, Russell Westbrook, the best player in the NBA. The guy is literally tearing it up on OKC. He doesn't need KD. Come on, he doesn't need KD. But, which is funny, because, just wait. He doesn't need KD, and that's no disrespect to KD. But he's an amazing player. The guy, triple-double machine. What else can you say? He's the best player in the NBA. His dunks are explosive. He can shoot from anywhere like Steph. And he's got crazy ball handles. What else can you ask for? Number 2, Canadian boy Andrew Wiggins. I had to have him up there. Again, a great young talent. Another guy who left off the list was Karl Anthony Towns. That probably could be an honorable mention like LeBron. But Andrew Wiggins is a Canadian, like I said, great ball player. He's a young guy that you're going to see explode over the next couple of years. He's building with a really good Timberwolves team right now, so he's fun to watch for sure. Now, my number 1 favorite player in the NBA is Kevin Durant. Now, A lot of people probably aren't going to like this one either, but KD has been one of my favorite players for a while, and over the years he's emerged as my favorite non-Raptor. Like I said, I'm not going to have any Raptors in here because I would have Lowry and DeRozan 1-2. Probably Ross pretty high up, and of course DeMar Carroll. You probably can't even see it. There we go. His ball handles are good. He can shoot threes. He's the lean and mean guy. He's awesome. I've got his shoes upstairs, the t-shirts, everything. I'm a KD fanatic. I got a sweater. I just like the way he plays the game. I mean, I'm a lean guy too. Like I'm not muscular whatsoever. I'm tall, not like him, but he's got a similar playing style to me, except I'm garbage compared to Kevin Durant. I just like using his moves on the court because, I mean, I'm kind of shaped like him. So yeah, that's my top 10 favorite NBA players that aren't Raptors. Like I said, let me know in the description who your top 10 are. This video went way longer than I expected it. The other two will hopefully be shorter. Like I said, go check out Dom's channel, the 416. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.